Hey guys, how you doing? Just wanted to go over a quick video here I did about 5 years ago, and I wanted to give a little more explanation to it and run a little bit. It's that march that usually happens once a year from that certain gender, you know what I'm talking about? I try to go down and ask, why they're there, what they're doing, and see what happens.
Roll away, roll away.
My body, my choice. So it seems to be a little bit of a mismatch of different things they're trying to convey. I had my phone on me. I didn't have a special camera, so they all knew I was videotaping them. Some lady in the background, blah, 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 blah. Talking about stuff doesn't matter, I'm sure.
Not very hospitable, are
Yep,
they?
not.
They're out here to talk, but they're out here to convey a message, but what's the message about?
Exactly, they won't talk. They won't talk.
I don't know. They will tell you if you ask them questions.
If you're out there to send a message, you probably want to talk, right?
Nobody knows why they're here, or they think they know why they're here, but they don't want to discuss it. So why the hell are they here? They are here because they want to be heard, but they don't want to be questioned. They don't want to explain.
I like this guy. He seems to know what he's talking about. What do you guys think?
I would think if I was going to go somewhere and want to be heard, if someone asked me questions and was going to go online, that I would want to explain myself so that I can make sense.
It's like we're thinking the same way. It's crazy. I like this guy.
Hey, how you doing? Can I ask you about your sign? All right, let's see. It says a revolutionary woman can have no reacting man.
Reactionary.
I'm sorry, reactionary man.
What is that?
Is this about Trump, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think it's about allies.
About what?
About having male allies.
Male allies?
Being part of the movement.
The movement. What is the movement to you? What is the reason for being here today? What is it?
What is this? What are you recording?
Oh, it's just YouTube channel of mine. Yeah.
This is about standing up for human dignity.
Human dignity?
Yeah.
So
What?
even though it's a women's march, you feel that it's inclusive of everyone.
It should be inclusive for everybody. We're all humans on this planet, right?
That is true.
We're the same species, but there are differentiators that oppress people, and if there are groups of people that are oppressed,
Do you feel women are oppressed?
Absolutely.
More than men?
Yes.
She says they're oppressed more than we are. I don't remember, it's been 5 years, but I hope I asked her for examples because I have never heard of any good examples. They got it easy.
In what way?
Yeah, good. He's a smart guy. Yeah, you see that face? That face, let's go back. You see that face right there? Like she's trying to take a, or she's just confused and she's just drawing a blank. She's like, and she's at a march. Really? Exactly. She's looking to her man right there to help. That's what that look was off to the side. Her man is like he's right here off the camera. Okay? And she's looking at him for help. Because she's at a march, she's got her own sign, she made it, she's all happy she's there. But when she gets there and she gets questioned, just like everybody else, they have no clue why they're there. Oh, how are you impressed? Her response was, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We definitely are. Okay? Give me some examples.
The fact that I have to explain that I feel oppressed to a man is a form of oppression that I...
What? What was that?
The fact that I have to explain that I feel oppressed to a man is a form of oppression that I...
Therefore means she's oppressed? What? Could someone please make sense of that for me?
Why you feel oppressed is a form of oppression?
It's not a form of oppression, it's just the ignorance that we as a society continue to just oblige by.
Ignorance?
Like what ignorance? Like what am I not in the know about?
I think there are enough sources where you could learn this stuff.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you gotta jump in. She's stuttering. She doesn't know. I'm asking the hard questions because they're at a march, right? If I was at a march and someone asked me questions, I give an answer. You know what I'm saying? I would sit there looking at the person I'm with, like, help me. Like, no, that's not the way to go about it. So here comes simp number one.
That you don't know.
I'm trying to.
What don't I know?
You guys should, why you're here and why you're being oppressed. I just want to know for myself. I mean, I can't look it up if I don't know what to look up. So.
You could look up the rates at which women are sexually abused at work.
What?
I mean, there's
Sexual
What?
abuse. Okay.
What?
Okay.
It's illegal to do that.
Do you think that's a big problem?
You don't?
Why
do you
would
think you
I?
Get punished for it?
I think now we're in a moment where we're seeing a lot more consequences.
Okay, so then that's not a problem.
The past was not reprimanded at all.
I
don't
know about that.
Do you feel that there are any women accusing men of any type of sexual harassment or anything that are therefore punished without any evidence?
I think that's a very small problem.
BS. Nope. It's a big problem.
Because what you're talking about is, oh my God, there's one or two guys that
No.
are falsely accused.
Actually, there's a lot.
It's a whole lot more than 1 or 2 guys, buddy. I would go so far to say that at least, I would say 50, that's 50% of all accusations towards men for SA is made up. Because they use it as a weapon. It's a large percentage, I would say. And 50% is probably being generous.
A lot of guys who are falsely accused.
It sounds like
quite
your
often.
equals, if what you're trying to get out of this is something that validates your point, which is women are just speaking up for no reason. And we're at a turning point now where we're all here for the same reason. We want our voices heard.
Then why can't you tell me that reason?
Well, I understand. I mean, Trump is a train wreck. I mean, I'll agree with you on there. I mean, I don't like the guy at all. I'm just trying to understand all the reasons why some people are here, and I've been asking various people, and you know, they say oppression, or like you, or they say, you know, inequality, and I'm just trying to get a sense of what specifically, exactly.
The place to start is to look at your position in society. Think about the privileges that you have and don't
What
have.
privileges
I have?
Well, the thing is,
What privileges do I have? Please tell me, because I missed them. I don't know where they are. I would love to exercise them. Please.
Privilege is what I have.
You're not going to understand this kind of stuff until you
Oh, I'm not going to understand. So I can ask questions and not get proper responses. That's how I'm not going to understand. If you don't answer my questions when I ask them. Okay, buddy?
have real open discussion with the women in your life. So
Who is this? This is a woman. I just met her. She's therefore in my life. I'm asking her questions about the sign and why she's there. But you're blocking it, buddy. Mr. Sippy man.
But that's why I'm asking her.
Yeah.
But this is the thing is we're strangers.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if you're strangers. You're there for a reason. I'm asking. That's the whole point of doing the interview.
What doesn't matter if I know you're
We're
not?
not going to get to a deep level of understanding in a 2-second.
Well, if you can't explain anything, you bet we won't.
That's why you. That's why
you're going to get to there. The thing is, I was ignorant to a lot of these things. Talking to her, talking to other women, real deep conversations. You understand different perspectives. You understand, holy shit, you're going through. I never thought of it that way because I'm going through life with this lens. You're going through life with a completely different lens. So talking to the women in your life, whether it's your mom, sisters, girlfriend, whatever, your friends, neighbors, having real deep conversations will help you understand. Okay, the way I've been looking at things is one way that the world is.
What?
There are many different perspectives.
Deep conversations are great, but you have to have an understanding of what you're talking first before you get to a deep conversation, which is why I'm trying to get the surface of what it is you guys are here for. By oppression, do you feel that you have less rights than a man?
The thing is, what you're talking.
See, she couldn't answer again, and she just kept looking at him. She should not be there. If I can't get an answer out of anybody, they shouldn't be there. And then there's some guys who just throw me word salad.
About it's like you're trying to go by the letter of the law and be like, well, look, everybody is exactly equal. You're completely ignoring the societal stuff that goes into
What?
it.
What? Societal stuff.
The fact that women weren't in the workplace, 40, 50 years ago.
Okay. Right. We had better families 40 or 50 years ago, didn't we, buddy? Huh? And we can afford things more 40, 50 years ago, right? And it was advantageous for them to marry and be with a good man and have a good life.
Okay.
There's going to be systemic
I'm all for
that hold them
systemic.
back from
Like what?
progressing. When you think about it, men have had hundreds of years.
I'm all for feminism first and second wave, but the current feminism third wave, how applicable is it to today's society?
I mean, I don't know, because I don't care about that stuff. I'm talking about on a human level, it doesn't make sense for women to go through life worried about, being assaulted at work, being,
What, is that all this guy has? They're worried about being assaulted at work? Like, that's not even a problem. Like, you get fired for that. Like, is that all he has? Because if that's the only thing he has, I can come up with a whole laundry list of things men go through. It's a lot worse than that. But they have a whole march, and men don't, because they get catcalled, or they get, whatever.
assaulted on the street, walking down the street, having guys follow.
Oh, it's so painful to be catcalled on the street, and the potential of being, harassed at work, which rarely happens, I'm sure. Nothing compared to what men go through.
Them do all this shit. At the end of the day,
remember that phrase? They always say that. At the end of the day, that really adds to their debate, doesn't it?
Do you really think that is as important as the inequalities that men face today?
I don't know what inequality is.
You don't know?
Exactly. He doesn't know, because he's Mr. Simp. He just been talking to his girl here, like, hey, as long as I can keep getting access, girl, I'll keep listening. You tell me what's up. I'm here for you, girl. Oh, yeah. Let's go to bed, baby. Okay, we wake up. Okay, next day, what's up? Tell me what's real in life, girl. I'm only listening to you, because I'm Mr. Simp.
That's the thing. As a man, I don't feel
You don't feel that.
marginalized.
You don't feel that divorce laws are bad. You don't feel that being falsely accused can rob you of your university, your job, your home, your family, your mental health, could lead to depression, suicide. You don't feel that's a problem men face, really?
Do you know that men?
anything against me as a man?
Do you know that men serve 63% more jail time than a woman for the same crime?
Do you know that men are biologically more violent, more sexual predatory?
Does that mean we should give them more jail time for the same
No,
crime?
but if you're looking at straight up statistics, you're like, why are men going to jail for more time? Because men are doing more shit.
No.
Men are doing more violent stuff.
Well, it's said for the same crime, buddy. The same crime.
That you're bringing up. Here's my statistic. Are you thinking of all men? Are you thinking about the policies that are in place for mass incarceration against black and brown men? within.
I'm just talking about men versus women in my example right there.
Yeah, but you're bringing up stats that just validate your point of view, and you're
What?
not.
Well, they substantiate, yeah.
No, yeah, but it doesn't take into consideration the biology. Men are more violent.
What does
by
that have to do
nature.
with what I
Okay,
said?
but that doesn't mean that they should serve more jail time for the same
Well,
crime.
it does. It does mean
What?
they should serve more jail time because
No.
they're doing it
No.
at higher rates. Not that if you look
What?
at a case-by-case basis, this person deserves that person deserves that.
Okay.
When you look at the stats as a whole, why are there these trends?
Okay.
There are these trends because biologically men do these
Okay,
things.
one more question. Are you concerned about women's reproductive rights? Is that another reason why you're here?
Yeah, I'm concerned about all of it.
You are?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm concerned too that the way in which you're asking questions is leading toward, yeah, exactly. No,
Dude,
let's go.
dude,
Thank you.
Dude, talk to
Yeah, she looked at him. She's like, I don't like the way you're asking these questions. It makes it feel like you're given a different, you have a different perspective on things. Well, of course. What does it matter whether I have a different perspective on things? What does it matter if I think or feel opposite than you do on some things? Can't we just still have a discussion? I mean, you really should have talked to people who have an opposing view than you do, because that's how you're going to gain information. You're not going to challenge your beliefs if you keep talking to the same people in your same bubble. So, of course, I have a different view. What does that matter? Why does that stop you from wanting to talk to me?
people
But
in your life.
it's my last question. It's my last question.
The thing is,
Are you aware that men? Are you aware that
Peace.
men don't
Oh,
have? Are you aware that men don't have any reproductive rights?
Wow, did you see that? Was she's like, like that's that's a joke. Like, oh, I can't. Oh, that's such a joke. That's such, really.
this is
Are you aware of that?
what you should.
What?
She doesn't have a conversation.
Listen to me.
Not a productive conversation?
Hey, so this is what you should
I'm not
do.
talking to you,
the
I'm talking to
women
her.
in your life. No,
I am.
talk to
There's a woman right here.
No,
Yep.
she's a stranger.
You're in my
What is
life, and you're like
Dude.
feet from me.
Yep.
Dude, she's a stranger to you.
It doesn't matter if she's a stranger.
It
to me.
Doesn't matter.
How does it matter?
Why does it
You're
matter?
coming out here for your YouTube channel.
What is
your
it?
viewers
So
will be
what?
Like, oh, this totally validates our point of view. Talk to
So
the
talk
people.
then. That's
why you
that
ask
actually have an
questions.
effect on your life. You're not going to
Anything anyone says, can have an effect on someone else's life. It's about gathering information. It's about
Wow,
gathering
what a
information.
loser.
You cuck.
You cuck.
What a cuck.
Well, I should have said simp, not cuck. But this video is so not getting monetized.
Had a talk with the cop there real quick. He seemed pretty happy to listen to me. So yeah, I want to show you guys my new gadget. There you go, right there.
That's my old wheel. What is that?
My
Oh.
Super V3.
Yes,
That's plus.
the V3. I love that thing.
Anyway, so
I think it went up to 30 miles an hour.
Yeah. Anyway, so
My current one goes
yeah,
50.
they just these feminists. They don't
That guy's
wanna talk.
cool.
They don't
I like
wanna, They don't have a conversation.
No.
They don't want to be heard.
No.
Well, they want to be heard, but only in their own way.
I agree with you, man.
I'm all for women's rights, but it has
Yep.
to be reasonable.
Yep.
So why the hell are they out here? They're out here because they want something to do, and it has the word woman in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
This guy's
And
funny.
That's all. They might have a talking point that they care about, but when it comes to discussion, they don't really have much meat
No
to
meat.
discuss.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? All right, guys. Hope you like that. Just wanted to go over that real quick here. Peace.